Hi everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name's Stephen Aitchison and today we'll be going over the markets in general, just see what's happening, look at the Bitcoin price chart and see its kind of journey up to 9,500 and see what happens after that. We're going to have to wait until 9,500 is hit and then we'll start. Right, my coffee is off just now. I don't know what's wrong with my coffee, so give me a sec. Just get a wee drink before I start. I think the milk's off actually, I need to look at the milk. Anyway, to start with, happy Thanksgiving to all of our American friends. Hope you're having a brilliant day so far. You're probably not up yet. It's only 3:30 over on the East Coast and probably about 12:30 after midnight over on the West Coast. So happy Thanksgiving to you when you watch this video as well. Hope you're having a brilliant one. Kind of chilling out with the family. I know it's all about getting together with the family and giving thanks to everything we've got. And I think that's something we should do, and I kind of do that on a daily basis. I'm just grateful for everything in my life as well, and you as well. Sorry, I was having my breakfast this morning. I'm trying to rush it down. I was having my 3 bratwurst. I'm trying to keep my fat content up, so I was having my 3 bratwurst kind of hot dogs kind of things. Anyway, I'm talking mince. So happy Thanksgiving anyway to all our American friends. Okay, I'm just going to see if we're live. I don't expect a lot of people to be on actually, but we'll just see. We've got a few people in. Right, I'm going to change this date as well. It wasn't working before, but it's now working, so change that to the 28th. Got a wee bit of congruency there. Change that over. As they're now working for the 28th. So we're all good. I was watching Netflix last night. I don't know if you've seen it. The Irishman. I don't know if you started watching The Irishman, but we started watching it last night and didn't realise it was on for 3.5 hours. But I started it anyway and we've got 2.5 hours through it. I'm really enjoying it actually. I think there's been a lot of hype around it. I didn't get the de-aging kind of process at first, but once you get used to it, it's okay. So if you've not watched The Irishman on Netflix, I would highly recommend it. I think it's really good, but I did think at the beginning they should have had younger actors to play them when they were young, but they didn't. Okay, we are live now, that's good. So I'm just going to jump over just now. I'll just count time till we got there. Right, we have in the house, Chris Camus is in the house, Dennis van der Hayden is in, Stephen King is with us, Mike D is in the house, one of our brilliant admins, good morning to you. G-Slick is in the house, Ron Leaper is back with us, good to see you here mate. Mervyn Skidmore is in, Gordy Boy is in as well. Ron Leaper from Lower South Dakota, happy Thanksgiving to everyone, hope we all grow and learn as traders and skin the crypto market live in 2020. Hopefully Ron. And happy Thanksgiving to you as well, mate. Tony P is in the house. Alchia Engov is in. Martin Gakir is in. Ryan A is with us. Good morning. How to be able to finally catch a live show. Brilliant to have you here, Ryan. Smart People is in the house. I think this is a first as well for you, Smart People. Mervyn Skidmore Skeeves going on for the Chuck Norris look today. It's the denim. Like it was the only shirt I could find in the wardrobe quickly because I had a t-shirt on before I came on live. I like to have a kind of business feel about this as well, although it's not really businessy, but it is kind of businessy. Yeah, let me know if you watched The Irishman last night or when it was kind of released. T-Mac is in the house, BTC 9,500, I can't wait. Yeah, we'll be looking at that as well, just having a wee look and see what's happening. Yeah, that coffee tastes funny. T-Mac is in the house, Chris Cash is in. I was right, live in 5. Morning Steve, crush a like. Oh, was that you? Right, okay, because you've got different Telegram names from the kind of YouTube names. Right, we will have a look at the market, see what's going on. Big difference in the overall market capitalization. We can see it's up to $204 billion. It was up to $205 billion a couple of hours ago. Bitcoin dominance is up to 66.5%. Bitcoin itself is up 5.59%, which is a big jump for Bitcoin. And we're up to 7,524. And we talked about this yesterday and the bounce on that kind of downward channel as well. Let's see who the winners and losers are. Thunder Token, we spoke about that a couple of times. Thunder Token is now up 78%, which is fantastic. Jumped into top 100 at 93. We spoke about this before. Thunder Token, I'd mentioned a couple of months ago and said this could be really good. and it has, well, it's come up. It's up and coming just now. Solve is up there as well, 46.75%. Ignis is up. Enigma is up 22%. Chiliz is going back up again, 16%. Matic Network doing brilliantly, up again, 16%. PundiX at last moving is up 14%. Steam, MadeSafe Coin, Mindall, IOST, Ardor, Digibyte, Swipe, BitTorrent, Golem, all in double-digit greens. So it's a green day today. In the red, we've got a couple, but not by that much. Silverway, down 14%. That's the biggest kind of loser just now. Molecular Future, down 3%, not that much. And a couple of others and some of the stable coins as well. Yeah, so it's looking like a green day today. Okay, we'll look at the overall market. So on CoinMarketCap, there's now 4,871 listed. This was Thunder token. May the 10th. We spoke about it. It was a few months ago down here when it was 11 million, 10, 11 million. It's now up to 41 million, so a rise of 400% there. Right, this is the overall market for CoinMarketCap. So as I said, 4,871 listed, and this is the coins have been traded over 10k over the last 24 hours. Up 2,000% ROM token on 116,000 volume. That's a big, huge jump. XTalk is up 220% on 103,000 volume. Arya coin is up 200% as well on 26,000 volume. D-Market on 79 million. A 79 million volume, it's up 170%. Never heard of D-Market. Boltcoin is up 126% on 1.3 million. I don't know the market cap of that. Help ICO is up 94%. Dynamite is up 88% on 195,000. And that is 193,000 market cap as well. Right, okay, what's this? D-Market. 113 million volume. Right, that's something not right there. Market pairs. Upbit. We have received reports of impeded withdrawals and deposits on Upbit. Please be careful with your funds. That's on Upbit, right. And we know what's happened with Upbit, and we'll kind of look at that as well. So I don't know what's going on there at the minute. So no real kind of hidden gems there we could find. Just going down. Sentinel Protocol, 5 million market cap. Crypto bonus miles, CBM. That could be a good one, 390,000. Thunder token, 32 million, it's saying there. I think it's up to 41 million. Okay, dive back to chat quickly, see who else is in. T-Mac is in the house, I think. I mentioned you already, but good morning to you if I didn't. Kriska Moo, and time to long and then short to 9,500. Yeah, it looks that way just now, but we'll look at the chart. There might be a breakout from there as well. Godboy, still to watch Irishman, the film. Le Mans Ford versus Ferrari was excellent. I've not seen that one yet, but I do fancy it. Sharon doesn't fancy it, my wife doesn't fancy it, so we usually watch. I don't watch a lot of TV, but when I watch TV, it's good TV. Chris Cash, Fed volume is coming in, maybe a nice call. We'll look at that as well. I've called Fed before, but I think it's out of date now, so I might have to call it again. David D, good morning, Steve. Algo pumping hard right now. So we'll go on quickly and then we'll go to the charts. Algo is up 6.9% over the last hour. We'll just look at the 24-hour period, and this is in USD. Green, 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 green grass of home. Big green kind of bubbles there. And Satoshi value, wee bit different. As I said, it's all in green just now. The dollar value is all in green because the Bitcoin prices went up. And this kind of shows it. The Satoshi value has not really gone up. It's 50-50 on the Satoshi value of a snapshot over the last 24 hours. But some of them, Luna still doing well, Solve, ENG, Matic doing well, CHZ up as well. Over the last hour, much better, so they're starting to go up in Satoshi value as well. Algo shooting up there, 11.3%. And BCN, Bitcoin, Mofo, Mof, Molecular Future, not Mofo. Luna is up, PundyX, SNX as well. Somebody asked to look at that yesterday and I forgot all about it. Yeah, that's synthetics. And we'll go to dollar value. It changes it just a wee bit. So we'll look at some of the charts after this as well. Fear and greed index back up to 32. So we're in the fearful stage, not extreme fear, in the fearful stage, and that's reflected in the price of Bitcoin as well. And we'll go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin has come down in sentiment to 53.09. That's because it's risen to 7,500-ish just now. Any of the other big Binance coins going up in sentiment. I don't know how that correlates with the price at the moment. We'll go to the coins. We'll just go to the highest sentiment, and we're looking for relative trading volume to be high, as well as the daily sentiment as well. Trading volume is not that high in any of them. One is up there, up 5.9%, 75.94 for sentiment, so that could be a good one. Zilliqa, we've seen that yesterday, that was at the top of the charts, and it's gone up since then as well, so there could be some kind of correlation there. I'm still looking at that just now. And 446, that's up 45%, wax. So we're out of time for that. TCN Dental Coin, yeah. Up 831%, ADEX. It's up 12.5% already on 4.3 million volume and it's 73.63. Harmony was kind of seeing that, so that could be a good one to look at as well. BNT, I made that call yesterday. I don't know what it is in Satoshi value just now, 3483. I think it's down on where I called it actually. I need to look at that. But I called that yesterday and I think that is going to go up. That's it just now with regards to sentiment. Okay, the Bitcoin price chart we've seen here. I was looking at yesterday this kind of sloping channel downwards, and we said the kind of bottom was around about here, 6,500. But if we get to towards the end of the year, we're talking the bottom is about 6,000, and it jumps back up. So what we're expecting here, what I'm expecting here, is a kind of jump back up to around about these levels, say 9,500, 9,300, and then possibly coming back down again. Then, computer's in the way. Up there, and then a breakout here, or a break to the downside. We just don't know which, but it's in this channel just now, and we can still trade this channel just now if you're trading Bitcoin. Get rid of these as well. But that's what I'm expecting to kind of happen. This is where I'm seeing the rise to 9,500, and then either a breakout or a kind of fall back down to this bottom support side of the channel, and then a break to the downside. So got a couple of scenarios that could play out. I'm obviously kind of bullish, and hopefully we're going to get a breakout 9,500 as well from this channel, and then we can really kind of start moving up towards the end of the year. And this might all happen towards the end of the year as well, so you never know. So that's Bitcoin price at the minute. For me, it's looking okay, still looking okay, but even if we break to the downside just now, we'll go to the downside, we're still looking at 6,500 and we're still within the channel. So if it does come down, then I would trade it on a long to go from 6,500 upwards, but we're still looking okay just now, and I still think we're going to go up, but we'll need to wait and see what happens here. Guppy boy, surprised data is not spiking considering snapshot tomorrow. Hoping doesn't turn out to be another XRP damn squid. Hopefully not as well, Guppy boy. I noticed it was going up. It was about 530 Satoshi and reached near that as well, but still that's in a channel as well. I think we'll see ADA, BTC. You can see this channel here. We're just not breaking out that channel at 545. So once it breaks out that channel, and it's looking good, it's on a kind of an upward slope there, so it's looking good to break out. It's just not doing it at the moment. But once it breaks out that channel, then you can see a much bigger rise, and we'll get back up to the 600s, then into the 700s, and hopefully up to 1,000 kind of level again. Right now, if you hold data, be sure to move it to Daedalus or URI, so that's included in the snapshot. I had to move mine off my ledger so it can be included in the testnet staking. So if you don't know what they're talking about, this is for the testnet staking, and taking a snapshot of your kind of tokens that you're holding on that as well. Cryptobubbles, happy Thanksgiving to all. It's good to see you here, especially this time in the morning. So happy Thanksgiving to you. Hope you're having a good start to your Thanksgiving day as well, and I hope you're spending it with kind of loved ones as well, and hope you have a good day as well. I know it's a big huge holiday over in the US. Okay, so we'll look at what's happening on Binance just now. This is the one I'm in just now. So I've never kind of updated you on the trading that I've been doing. So this is the trading so far. So I got out of band at 4050, 4050 for a 21% profit, and that took my kind of BTCs up to 0.35. Then I've gone to NAS Nebulas, and it's gone up so far to 6,000, and it's taken up to 0.3775, and I started at 0.243. So at the moment, since 8th of October, I'm up 55%, and this is starting at $2,000, and it's up to 3,246, but that's been adjusted for the price that Bitcoin was when I first started. Obviously, it would be a lot more, so what would it be just now? 7,500. 7.5. So the dollar value just now is 2,831, even though I'm up 55% in BTC value. So I'm going to adjust that to 8,600 just now until it gets above 8,600, obviously, because I fully expect that to come back up anyway. And I'm just going to trade in Bitcoin and keep on trading. So what I'm looking for is to make at least a 10, 15, 20% gain, then get out, go on to an X coin. And that's what I've done. The two that I've kind of really, or the trades I've heard about, is in ERD a few times, but so I'm kind of probably breaking even with ERD, because I did manage to get what was the big one? Did I get a big one? Yeah, 22%. So I'm probably down about 10% or something. So ERD's kind of let me down here, but the other losses are small, so it's about managing your risk. And if I see a breaking structure, then I'll get straight out. ERD's was a wee bit exceptional because it's such a low satoshi value one, so it's hard. You have to give it a wee bit of leeway. So that's what I've done. But it did jump up to 35, and that's like what I expected it to jump up to. ERD jumped up to 35, then came back down, and I'd said that on the charts as well. I'd done a chart on it, shared it with the premium group, I believe, said it could go up to 35, come back down, and before going back up again. That's exactly what it's done. But I didn't stay in it. I didn't stay in it long, and the last trade was in at 26, out at 22 for a 15% loss, which is unfortunate. But it did break structure, so I had to get out. But there's no point in staying in a losing trade. Hot, I didn't make anything on. Band, I made the 21% on, as I said. NAS, I think that's going to go up to about 7,000. Hopefully, if it does go up to 7,000, I'm going to make a 24% profit, and I'll bring it up to 81%. So hopefully by the end of the year, I'm looking for 100%. And this is just starting at $2,000. It's just to show people that you can make money trading. So I wanted to do a dedicated kind of trade sheet, just to show you exactly what I'm doing, all the trades I've made as well. So that's NAS just now. That's sitting at around about the 6,000 Satoshi level. Data has gone back up again, which is fantastic for anybody holding data or who got back in on the drop. So you see it went up, came all the way back down. We'll go on the daily. Came all the way back down, hit the 70 EMA, then bounced, and it's doing the same again just now. So hit the 70 EMA, then kind of bounced from there. 70 EMA was about 250, so you could have had a good 60% on the bounce. Key is doing well as well. It's up 18%. That's another low satoshi value one, but it did go up to 69. And that's on its way back up again. Enigma as well is doing real well. Look at that chart, that's just a beautiful chart. Crossed over to 3,532 for 132% gain. So if everybody doesn't think this is alt season started yet, then just look at these numbers. If you look at the numbers over the last few weeks, then you'll know we're kind of in the alt season. This is the kind of start of it, I think, and we have been there for the last couple of weeks. FET is up as well, good numbers. Yeah. Crossed over on the daily, 497. That's probably going to be another 100%er. Matic has already done 100%. So what's the other ones I've not done? One, Harmony, has not done 100. And has it done? What's it done so far? Has not, but just starting its journey. So 68 did get up 40%. So we're expecting a jump. Well, I'm expecting a jump for Harmony by 100%. We're probably going to get to these levels, 140-ish. So expect a jump for Harmony as well. How's Band doing? I think Band is going to jump back up as well. It's come down. It was at 4,700. What did it get up to? 4,765. Come down again. But I'm expecting that to shoot up again as well. So this would be a good entry price, an entry point for Band if you're looking to get in on that on the bounce from there. So I think that looks good. Let's jump back to chat area. Crypto Knowledge Alliance is in the house, a very on Jimbo. Good to see you here, mate. G-Slick BCH charts, please, from G-Slick. We'll look at that a wee bit later on. This is from Kucoin. This is BTC price in USD, 7,500. Okay, we'll just see who's doing well. Algo is up. It's doing well. Need to look at those charts as well. It's up across the board. It was at 3,000, at 3,600. And that's the most notable one. That's Kucoin Plus. But in the main, Kucoin main, BPT is up 34%. That's been steadily rising. You can see the big drop off here. Big drop off. I held Blockport as well, and it kind of announced there's no longer trading. I don't know what's going on. I've never checked it out recently, but it's certainly risen a lot. A good 600%. Key is up there as well. Fetch is up there. S&M is up. FOTA. FOTA, what's the volume on that? It's not that much at all. You can't really count that. Wax is up. Again, low volume. This is the only issue with kind of KuCoin, but if you can get in some of the low cap coins on here, some of them are amazing, and just hold it. It's not a kind of trade, but it's definitely a hold on KuCoin. Bitrex as well. Been looking at Bitrex. That's the USD markets. Bitcoin markets was up. PundiX is up 100%. It was 200%, but that's because it's such a low Satoshi value. It was at 1 Satoshi, it went up to 3 Satoshi, now down to 2 Satoshi for 100% gain. Sentinel Protocol is doing well at 57.9. PumaPay up 50%. More is up as well. Volumes are really low on Bitrex as well. Vertcoin up 22%. That's on good volume. Ethereum. I like the look of Ethereum as well. Need to check that out again. I've not checked it in a while. So that's Bitrex. Right, some of the charts we're going to look at was Algo. Algo BTC. So you can see on the daily we're just crossing over just now, which is a good sign. It's coming up from its all-time low. And we're going to say here, we're just going to put a support line here. So that's at 2,225. So good support there. Kind of bounced off. There's a double bottom there. Kind of bounced off it and still going up just now. What's the next? Who are they looking at to go next? They're kind of there just now. You need to pass that 3,700. It might kind of dip from there, but there's no real resistance up to around about 5,000. So this could kind of really fly. No real resistance up to this point. That was previously support. I'd say 5,300. So for algo, you might still get a really good return. Here, I need to measure that. Of 50%, so it might still go up another 50%. It's breaking this kind of support. It's just starting to kind of go up to that 3,700. So this could actually keep on going up, and there's no real resistance up to 5,300. That could be a good one. There's algo on there. %. Didn't see that in the top there. It's not looking, obviously. Oh, there it is there. 16%. So still, this could have a way to go. This could be the next 100%er. What else was there? Algo, fetch. Somebody was talking about fetch. FET, BTC. Yep, another one that's doing well. It's just crossing over just now on the daily. And the 70 EMA is crossing over the 50 EMA, which is a good sign. So we're going to look at this FET, BTC. So this is where I kind of spoke about it, done a kind of chart on it, and said if it breaks out up here, we could be going much higher. Looking at the volume increase. And this is a long-term one. So I was looking at this down to here, and we'll move this up here. So the price was round about the 1100 mark for Fetch AI, and it's getting there. So it's doing good. It's broken out of this kind of descending triangle that was, I can't remember when I put that on, but it was a few weeks ago, I think. And it broke out here, just on a crossover at 434, and that's going to be another 100% as well, I think. And the only thing is, the RSI is kind of at the overbought stage just now. It's at 76. It can go higher, so it might come down a wee bit before going high. You can see the volume is really spiked up there as well for Fetch AI, so it's looking pretty amazing. And the volume kind of spiked up around about here. This level came down and went up this level again. So volume does kind of precede the price, obviously, if we're looking at that. So I'm starting to kind of look at other things as well now in conjunction with what I was doing before in the premium group, and that's what I'm basing the calls on just now. And I'll share the video in the premium group of exactly what I'm doing, because I've got different time frames for all of these, and I'm looking at another indicator and testing it out just now before I finalize it. And what was the other? BCH, somebody said BCH. BCH, BTC. On the daily it's down. This is on Coinbase. There's a lot of noise. Somebody's doing a bathroom above us in the apartment above us, so you might hear a lot of noise in the background. Yeah, so on the daily it's down. So not doing too well just now. Don't know. Let me get it here. I don't think it's changed. Oh, just frozen on me. What's happened there? It's frozen just now. I don't know if that's the Brave browser. That's not right. That's Fetch AI. Right, sorry about that, it's just I don't know what's happened here, but we'll go try again. BCH, BTC, and we'll go to Binance. No, like most people, TradingView doesn't like it either. Okay, we'll try on here. Let's chat BCH, BTC. It's because I'm using Binance, is that what it is? It just doesn't like it at all. I'll just use the Coinbase one. Anyways, near its all-time low, it's going down lower on the daily, so it wouldn't be an entry point at the minute for BCH. You know my feelings on BCH and the other kind of Bitcoin derivatives as well. Don't see the point and never will trade in them. But that's just me. It doesn't mean to say I'm not going to report on them just because of my dislike for them. Kundalini Enigma chart, please. Is ENG BTC. See if this comes up okay. No, it does, no bother. Right, daily. So got a good crossover there. I'll just get rid of this. Crossed over on the daily at 3,511. It's already kind of doubled. It's up to 131% just now. But if we look at the bigger picture, go to the weekly. We'll see we're on for a kind of massive cup and handle there. So we're looking at that's a wee squiggly line because that computer's in the way just now. I've not got enough disk space. I'll do that again, that's shit. Right, start again. So cup and handle kind of formation coming up just now. So a possible rise to 15,000 there. So still got a way to go before that happens. We're at 7,900, so a good rise here. Give me a sec. What's happening with TradingView? It's just me. 89% still to go before that happens, but it's following that kind of pattern quite nicely just now. So Enigma looks quite good. What is Enigma? ENG. 44 million still just now as well. DeFi and Ethereum is going to be a good link. RLC, Enigma, 0x. Yes, Link is already doing fantastic. It's coming down just now, but there will be an opportunity to get back in. How is Link doing at the minute? LINK. 782 million market capitalization. Coming down a wee bit, obviously. It's had a meteoric rise. So I expect that to do well in the future. RLC is doing fantastic. I've recommended them as well. Enigma also doing well. 0x is doing well at the minute as well. 0x. 160 million. And chart wise, it could be higher. 160 million. RLC, what's that saying at just now? I really liked exec RLC. I still think it could do really well. It's only 54 million. So I think that could be up towards a billion level as well. It was a 17 million. Did get as high as about 66, 60, 70 million. So I expect that to still do well in the future. Exec RLC. Will you claim BTC for Hex? I've not looked into Hex too deeply just now. I know Richard Hart's kind of talking about it all over the place just now, and a lot of people are talking about it. I heard kind of, who was it, CryptoLark, Ivan on Tech, a few other people talking about the Hex token as well. I think Asker as well was talking about it. So there's a few people talking about it just now. Hex, so I don't know. I don't hold any kind of Bitcoin on the exchanges anyway, so off the wall question, but what time do you get up to start your day, Steve? 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm always up 5 a.m, 5:30 a.m, around about that time, without an alarm clock as well. Just train my mind just to get up at that time. It's just the time I get up. I love to be up before everybody else and get a lot done. So I'm usually on for a couple of hours before I even kind of say hello in the kind of chat area. So I'm looking through charts and stuff like that to start the day, or writing. So yeah, it's about 5 o'clock every morning. And it's been like that for the last 20 years or something. Chris Camus is saying KNC. Right. KNC on the weekly, so that's low, but we're going to daily, we're going to micro. So we've got a bottom there, we've kind of looked at it before, and we've got a bottom there of 1343. It's now at 2291, crossing back up over the on the daily, which is good. It's done that a couple of times and kind of come back down, so you're looking at a resistance level here for KNC of around 2467. If it breaks through that, you have no real resistance. I suppose that would be a resistance, but I'd probably put the next resistance there at 3079 for a possible gain of 34%, and then onwards and upwards from there. KNC, quickly looking at that, and I do like to look at the market cap, 29 million. Obviously I don't know the fundamentals too much, but look at where it came from, 770 million as well for Kyber Network. On-chain liquidity protocol allows decentralized token swaps to be integrated into any application, enabling value exchange to be performed seamlessly between all parties in the ecosystem. So yeah, it could still do well, KNC. Apparently in Brazil and other countries are accepting BCH and Dash more than BTC for payment options. It could well be. I think Roger Ver was on CNBC, and a lot of people were pissed off about that, to be honest. But Roger Ver was on, and he was kind of shilling BCH as well. Dent, I think that's up as well, isn't it? Dent BTC. We're going Bittrex price. And we're going to Dent USD because that's what's been. So dollar value, it's just starting to come up just now. This is on over the last few days. So it's up probably about 16% over the last few days from its all-time low in dollar value. And we're looking at dollar value because the BTC pairing with on Binance was dropped. That's why I'm looking at dollar value. But you can look at the BTC pairing on other ones. Huobi would probably be, or HIP BTC, maybe better. 2 Satoshi. We knew it was kind of up to 5 and 10 Satoshi before then. So still need its all-time low, but coming up on the USD value, and that's the kind of value we have to look at. I suppose that's probably the biggest pairing for them as well. Oh, where am I? There we are. Dent ONT BTC. So it did kind of jump over and has climbed up about 64%. And ages ago we said the levels here, and we're up to here, probably hit these levels and come back down. So I said 1700, it hit that line perfectly and came back down again, and tried to go kind of above it again. So the same again here, might get a bounce from here actually. I'm going to move this down to here. That's support and resistance. So that's now a new support line around about here. So you're talking, and I'm going to put a new line there for 10,000. So you're talking risk to reward ratio, probably really good on this. So what you want to do is put your stop loss just below it. So you've got a 6.2% stop loss there, and to get up to this line, probably talking about a good 25%, and the risk to reward ratio is 3.98. So basically what that means is you're risking $1 with a possible gain for $3.98 or $4. So this looks a really good one ontology. And a minute, as long as you put your stop loss in, make sure your stop loss is in just below this kind of new support line, around about the kind of 8,000 level. So put that down, probably put it down and risk 6.33%. Put it down just below the 8,000 level. So 6.45% stop loss for a gain. So probably go up to here, around about the 10,600 level, come back down again, then go back up. That's what it looks like. Could happen here, because that's a good risk to reward ratio for ontology. Dennis Van Hayden, do you like APL? Apollo currency, I'm not so sure, but only because I've not done a deep dive, and I've not done a deep dive purely because of time, because I've been doing that in many other stuffs as well, and doing deep dives on other ones. But I've still not looked at Apollo. I'm just going to see I've not done a deep dive. I've looked at Apollo, I've just not done a deep dive on it to know enough. So 11 million market cap, it's up 6.43% just now. It has been as high as 50 million market cap. So I don't know is the honest answer. But if we look at APL, we've done this a few times, APL, and we'll go BTC. Oh, I shouldn't use Coin Paprika. APL. We'll use CoinMarketCap because Coin Paprika is shite now for their stats. So 11 satoshi at the minute. They did get up to 21, so they did jump up by about 100% from their low around about 9 satoshi. So the good thing about APL is that they're close to their all-time low. Not there, but they're close. You're going to say their all-time low was here, 7. Was it lower than before then? Going back to 2018. And we've got a high of 99. So you've got a possible 900% gain, and obviously fundamentally the probably changed a lot since this high at the beginning of the year. So I don't know is the honest answer, but this is according to the charts. We're looking at the daily here. It's not looking good at the minute. Could have some way to go down. So at 11 just now, we've got a bottom there of 7. It's been down there before, so you probably see that as the support area at about 7 satoshi. So that represents a good 50% drop, or a 40% drop from there to get down to the 7 level. So I'd be waiting just now. If you're looking for an entry, I wouldn't go in just now. There's not an entry point there just now. We'll look on the 4 hourly, and it's coming down on the 4 hourly as well, so it's still not, there's not a good entry there. But good thing on the 4 hourly is you can see clear support around about the 10 level. So again, that could be a good, that's a recent one, kind of recent level. I'm going back to the 23rd of October. So if you're going to go in just now, you put your stop loss in, say 9 satoshis, so that still represents a good 18% there. You have to do that with low satoshi value ones. TMAC, Steve, XTZ, please, that's been on a good run as well recently. And look at XTZ, BTC. So it's come down just now, so what we have to do here is, we'll look at the fib level and we'll say, so it's coming down to the 38% level on the fib kind of ratio. Kind of touched it, nearly touched it there, but I would expect it to come down more. Possibly, I wouldn't be looking for an entry just now because it's had such a parabolic rise. So if we kind of look at the rise of that from the kind of recent bottom at the end of October, 121% increase. It could still go up more, obviously. XTZ, and that's high up as well for Tezos, 821. So again to the billion level. So for me, from a trading point of view, I wouldn't be into it just now. From a trading point of view, look at the 4 hourly because obviously you've not got the full. It's coming down on the 4 hourly, crossing down over. So it wouldn't be an entry point at the minute, but it's had a brilliant run. If you've been in Tezos, it's had a brilliant run since the end of October, and only in the space of a month it's went up 100%. So you're doing well if you've done that, but it's crossing down over on the 4 hourly, so I wouldn't be getting in just now. Kundalini 2222, cheers for checking the Enigma chart, mate. My pleasure, my pleasure. Geez, like for some reason when I checked the portfolio this morning, I had an extra 900k kick put in for free. Excellent. Was there an airdrop? Well, there must have obviously been an airdrop or something. Right, okay, we'll look at the news headlines. Just very quickly, I know we can run out of time, but we'll just look at quickly. This is crypto tribalism intensifies as community bashes CNBC for hosting Roger Ver. And this was, I don't know if you've seen this, talking about the interview with CNBC and Roger Ver on that, and he kind of shells, goes on to shell Bitcoin Cash as well. I don't know if you've seen that yet, but a lot of people are pissed off about that. For other ones, Binance partners with Travel Bybit to launch crypto-backed travel rewards card. Load your travel card with BTC, BUSD, BNB and OMT to book flights and hotels all over the world. So a lot of people are getting into this space just now. I see a lot of kind of projects up and coming in this space. Let's see what notification is. New tweets. So yeah, Binance have teamed up with Travel Bybit as well, which is good news for them. Backed volume, I don't know if you've seen this as well, this kind of soared to 38 million. If we I've just seen a tweet on this, and then we got it here, the volume bot. So I think you should subscribe because this could tell you a lot. Now I'm going to go here one wee sec, I'll just get the latest one for you. Right here, so this is a chart, they do this on a daily basis. And this is a backed volume bot, and just subscribe to them on Twitter. It's coming up here. So 42.5 billion it was. 42.5 million, not billion, sorry. And the previous record was about 20.3 million. And that was set, when was that? On the 22nd of November. So it shot up to 42.5 million, which is amazing. This is kind of institutional investors, obviously, on backed, and this is physically backed Bitcoin. So that was pretty amazing. So a lot of interest in that. See what the comments are on the latest one. Institutions have no interest in Bitcoin. There's a wee Sarky comment there. Government shorting, not only an all-time high volume, also at all-time high open interested. Wrong data, they're all short, LOL. So yeah, that was a big kind of piece of news as well. So it's doing really well, considering where it started, backed, and it kind of got a slating from where it first started in the first week or so. But it's now started to go up kind of big time. I don't know if that's because of the holiday. Bitcoin cash price has the ability to go up 1,000 times. Roger Ver explains how. So this is the CNBC as well as talking about how it could go up 1,000 times. Not really interested in that, but it's in the news, so I'll have to kind of report on it. Up by exchange hacked, we kind of know that as well. Confirms 50 million worth of Ethereum stolen. And this was reported kind of yesterday as well, early morning yesterday. Well, just after the live, actually. So that wasn't good. So that came out, Bitcoin price kind of shot down. And then this came out, South Korea moving ahead with new bill to legalize cryptocurrencies. So that came out kind of soon after it. And that might have negated this kind of big price drop and kind of pushed it back up again. So this is the story of South Korea looking to have to legalize cryptocurrencies and put their kind of set their stall out for that as well with their policies. So that's good news as well. Swiss government moves to remove legal barriers for blockchain development. So they're removing legal barriers even more in Switzerland because Switzerland really has become an area for innovation based on blockchain and distributed ledger technology, DLT. And so it's opening up that even more. And that's what I've been saying for a while. The country should be looking at becoming blockchain friendly and crypto friendly as well. And a lot of people will move to that kind of country, obviously stimulating growth as well. So I think we should do that. UK should do it. Scotland should do it as well. And any other country as well. We should become kind of blockchain friendly and crypto friendly as well. And set out our stall from the very beginning, because the first couple of countries to do it, and we see it happening already, Malta, for example, what they're doing is attracting people over, and they're going to be the early adopters, and they're going to be the people in early enough to attract the people over there to stay over there. And so if more and more countries do this and become crypto friendly and blockchain friendly and kind of remove the barriers that are there just now, and even give them tax breaks, I think we should be doing that as well, give them tax breaks as well for the companies coming over, so we get them kind of in situ and kind of staying over here. And the first few countries that do that, really do it, are going to be on to a winner. And I think we should be looking at that just now. But governments are big elephants as opposed to kind of little mice. Little mice kind of nimble, can move quickly. Big elephants are really slow, and it takes them ages to kind of move and to try and push them forward. Whereas if we're little mice and we can move quickly, then we can move much quicker and act on this as well. I don't know if you got that analogy, but you kind of know what I mean, hopefully. And that's the news in short. Is there any other else? Nope. And this is I never really advertise this, the kind of Twitter channel as well. It's twitter.com/Stephen Aitchison. You can see that we're at CYT-Crypto. You can just type in CYT-Crypto and you'll be able to find me from there. If you want to follow me on Twitter, again, I put the links down below for you as well. There's something else I was going to show you as well. Can't remember. Oh yeah, it was this. I've never really advertised this either. CYT-Crypto Monthly, if you want to join a premium group. It's now $37 per month again, for 2 days and 14 hours left to join the premium group. And the calls that have been made so far, these are the calls. We've got 42% on band, and that's just been called. NAS is up 6% at the minute, and I think that'll go up even more. We'll probably get a good 20% on that. I've just called BNT yesterday, and I think that is down. Where is BNT just now? Which is not a good ad, but I have to be honest. With it, so 3485, it kind of went down. So it's at 3496, 3485 just now. So not that much down, and I'll just update that. Say 3485. So what's the drawdown on that? It's only 2.65%, so we're all good. And 3580. So I'm expecting BNT to go up as well. And the call so far, average call gain per call is 14%. The average drawdown, which is important as well, 3.86%. I showed you that yesterday, but the group is open again, and it's going to be closed in 2 days, and then it's going to be shut until the new year, so nobody else will be able to get in after the new year. So you heard it here first, and I'll do a quick video on it as well. I'm also joining a kind of company. I just found out this morning, we're just hashing out the details. I'm also joining a kind of company that is a paid, but I've been kind of promoting them, and I've looked at it, and you only know, well, you know, I only go into kind of companies, or I kind of approach companies if I like them myself. Sometimes I'm wrong to approach the companies, you know the story I'm talking about there, but I'm getting the confidence back again after kind of the fiasco with last year's one. I've got the confidence back to approach companies, just say, listen, I can do this for you, let me kind of work with you as well. And I've got one company that I'm going to be working with, and it's not the hidden gems we're talking about. This is something totally different. So, but I'm talking to Crypto Don Juan as well, about the kind of hidden gems. We're doing something there. I've been talking to Jimbo as well about that as well, for CKA Alliance, Knowledge Alliance, Crypto Knowledge Alliance. I keep saying CKA, but it's CKA, but it's Crypto Knowledge Alliance. So yeah, there's a couple of things happening just now. So looking forward to that as well. A couple of comments before we go. For some reason, when I check the post, oh right, you had a 900. ETC must be close to its all-time low. ETC, I still like ETC. Ethereum Classic, BTC. See where they are just now. No, they're not. It's all-time low. On the 4-hourly chart, not doing well, so it's not a buy-in at the moment. It's not an entry price at the moment, certainly. On the daily, no, it's not an entry price either. We're going to put the low down here. So we've got 48,640 is the all-time low. Would that be the all-time low? Yeah, going back to October 2017. So for the last 2 years. So again, that represents a good, possibly a good buying opportunity. Not at the moment. It's not the right kind of price to enter. We'll go the long position, and we'll go here, and we'll say risk is 9.32%, and you're talking about here up to 34% for a rise. It's not an entry price at the minute. I'm just looking at the risk to reward in a minute. So 3.73 is the risk to reward ratio. And risk in $1, possible gain over at least $3.73. We'll say $4. And that's to get up to its next kind of level here. So it's important to look at this. A lot of people don't look at this, but it's important to look at this. So is it worth the risk of 9%? At the minute, no. You'd be looking for an entry. If you're looking for an entry, wait until the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, the 70 EMA crosses over the 50 EMA. That might be a good entry point, although it's been topsy-turvy. You can see it's been in and out of that a few times. So you have to be very careful, but I still think it could be good, Ethereum Classic. But it's a risk, big risk. Namaste, says G-Slick. Thanks for joining us today, G-Slick. Really appreciate it. Gary Stewart, do you have to announce in your videos that you're promoting a service or product? Yes, I usually do. You don't have to, but I usually do if I'm promoting something. Yes, unless what I've been doing, so if I've been promoting something, if I've promoted it before, what I normally do is I promote it and then I go to the company and say, listen, I'm going to be promoting your kind of project even more, and would you mind paying for it? Or would you want me to can we do something together, work with it? So in that respect, I've already kind of told you that I'm kind of promoting it and I do it off my own back. So yes, I would still have to, I think, not for legal reasons, but just to be ethically, I think is the right thing to do. Smash the way on, smash the like on the way out the door, please. Yes, indeed. Have a great day, everyone. Great streaming as always, Steve. Thank you very much. Chris Camille, really appreciate that. Okay, thank you very much for joining me today, especially if you're in America just now and you're joining me on Thanksgiving Day. Really appreciate it. And have a brilliant day with your family and friends, or even just being grateful for what you have in your life. And we've got so much to be grateful for, and that includes everyone, not just everybody in America, but we have so much to be grateful for. So just take a couple of minutes today just to think about that, even over the next few days as well. And it's something I do every day, literally I do it every day. I'm grateful. It's just gratitude. I just practice gratitude a lot. So just a couple of minutes today and just think about everything that you should be grateful for and that you are grateful for. Okay, with that being said, I will leave you until tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, namaste. Take care. Bye now.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them. Because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.